Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear viewers, I am Muhammad Tayyib Ajaz, Assistant Professor of English at Government Ghazali College. Today we will be talking about noun and its types, as we have previously discussed various parts of speech as a whole. So from now onward we will discuss one part of speech in detail in every lecture. So let us start with the noun and its types. So, as we already know that a noun is a naming word. A noun is a naming word. It basically names something. It names any person, it names any place, it names anything, it names any idea or concept, etc. etc. So, if we generally talk about noun, so we can say that a noun is a naming word, that is actually a word that gives name to anything which exists in this world. इस दुनिया में जो कोई भी चीज़ वजूद रखती है, जो लफ्ज़ उसका नाम होगा, उसे हम कहेंगे कि ये क्या है, ये एक नाउन है। अब दुनिया में वजूद रखने वाली चीज़ें जो हैं वो जनरली हम तीन तरह से उनको डिफ्रेंशिएट करते हैं। आइदर देयर आर पीपल, आइदर देयर आर प्लेसेस, आर देयर आर थिंग्स। ये तीनों चीज़ें जो हैं ये फ़िज़िकल एग्जिस्टेंस रखती हैं, जबकि आइडियाज़ और कॉन्सेप्ट्स वगैरह ये फ़िज़िकल एग्जिस्टेंस नहीं रखते हैं, लेकिन बहरहाल ये कुछ होते हैं। इसलिए हम जो भी लफ्ज़ इन्हें पुकारने के लिए, नाम देने के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं, उसे हम नाम देते हैं नाउन का। So these nouns are further divided into two major categories. ये नाउन जो हैं इन्हें हम दो बुनियादी मेजर कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड करते हैं। द फर्स्ट वन इज़ कॉमन नाउन एंड द सेकंड वन इज़ प्रॉपर नाउन। ये नाउन की पहली डिस्टिंक्शन है, पहली डिवीजन है, और इसको समझना अज़ हद ज़रूरी है। सो लेट अस ट्राई टू grip the idea of common noun and a proper noun. So let us start with common noun first. So a common noun is a noun that can be shared and used for every member of the same kind, and this is called a common noun. एक common noun एक ऐसा noun है जिसे हम क्या कहते हैं कि ये shared noun है. It can be shared. ये शेयर किया जा सकता है. किसके साथ शेयर किया जा सकता है? For every member of the same kind. किसी भी जिन्स के, किसी भी नस्ल के हर मेंबर के साथ ये नाम शेयर किया जा सकता है. मिसाल के तौर पे बॉय इज़ अ कॉमन नाउन. हर लड़का बॉय कहला सकता है, क्योंकि बॉय जो है ये एक शेयर्ड नाउन है, ये एक कॉमन नाउन है, और हर लड़का जो स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक क्वालिटीज़ रखता होगा, उसकी कोई उम्र होगी, स्पेशल जेंडर होगी, उसे हम हमेशा बॉय ही कहेंगे. वी हैव अनदर एग्जांपल, द वर्ड बुक. बुक हर किताब ही किताब कहलाएगी. उर्दू में किताब कहलाएगी, इंग्लिश में बुक कहलाएगी. सो ये बुक एक शेयर्ड नाउन है, कॉमन नाउन है, और हर किताब ही किताब कहलाएगी, हर बुक ही बुक कहलाएगी. लेट अस हैव द थर्ड एग्जांपल, सिटी. हर शहर जिसकी कुछ खूबियां हैं, उसमें कुछ मखसूस आबादी है, कुछ सहूलियात दस्तयाब होती हैं, वहाँ पे लोग रहते हैं, उसे हम नाम देते हैं सिटी का. दिस वर्ड सिटी इज़ ऑल्सो अ कॉमन नाउन बिकॉज इट इज़ शेयर्ड विथ ऑल द सिटीज़. एंड देन कम्स अ पोएट. पोएट भी एक कॉमन नाउन है, ये शेयर्ड नाउन है. हर पोएट, हर बंदा जो पोएट्री करता है, उसे हम पोएट कहते हैं. सो ऑल दीज आर कॉमन नाउन्स. एवरी बॉय शेयर्स द नेम ऑफ बॉय. एवरी बुक इज कॉल्ड बुक. सो जनरली स्पीकिंग अ कॉमन नाउन इज अ शेयर्ड नाउन. एक कॉमन नाउन एक ऐसा नाम है जो शेयर होता है. दूसरी तरफ अब हम बात करते हैं प्रॉपर नाउन्स की. A noun, sorry, it is written over here, nouns. A noun that cannot be shared is called proper noun. Simply speaking, opposite to common noun, a noun that cannot be shared is called a proper noun. एक ऐसा नाउन जो शेयर नहीं हो सकता, उसे हम क्या नाम देते हैं? उसे हम प्रॉपर नाउन का नाम देते हैं. अगर हम कॉमन नाउन में से देखें तो हमारे पास एक कॉमन नाउन की एग्जांपल थी बॉय. हमारे पास एक प्रॉपर नाउन की एग्जांपल है Ali. सो ये जो वर्ड बॉय है ये एक कॉमन नाउन है क्योंकि हम हर बॉय को ही बॉय कहते हैं। लेकिन ये जो वर्ड अली है ये एक प्रॉपर नाउन है क्योंकि हम अली उसी बंदे को ही कहेंगे जिसके पेरेंट्स ने उसका नाम अली रखा था और वो हमारा मतलूबा शख्स है, वो जो हमारा जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं। सो boy is a common noun, on the other hand Ali is a proper noun, it cannot be shared with anyone else। अब हर बॉय को बॉय तो कह सकते हैं लेकिन हर बॉय को अली नहीं कह सकते। Let us have another example, the book। Every book is a book, whereas the book of history is the specific one। the word history cannot be shared with all other books। आप हर बुक को बुक कह सकते हैं लेकिन हर बुक को हिस्ट्री की बुक नहीं कह सकते। Then comes another example, the city। Every city is a city which has the basic facilities, which has certain population and so on, but Jhang is only one in the whole world and only Jhang can be called Jhang। Similarly, here comes the example of poet। Every person who composes verses is called a poet, but Muhammad Iqbal, Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal is the one and only in the whole world, and not every poet can be called Iqbal। So we can say that all these are proper nouns. Every noun has special features and it cannot be shared। So we have got two basic things about the nouns। We discussed two types of nouns। If a noun is shared noun, it will be called a common noun। If a noun is not shared noun, it will be called a proper noun। Let us move next। So after generally differentiating or distinguishing nouns into two basic types, the common one and the proper one, so we have further divisions for the types of noun। The noun can be concrete noun, the nouns can be abstract nouns, the nouns can be collective nouns, and the nouns can be material noun। So apart from that very basic division of common and proper noun, we can have four other types of noun: the concrete, the abstract, the collective, and the material noun। Let us move forward and discuss. The first one is concrete noun। So let us have a look at the definition. A concrete noun is a noun that can be identified through one of the five senses, i.e. the sense of taste, touch, sight, hearing, or smell. A concrete noun is called concrete when the thing to which it names can be identified with the help of any of the five senses। कि अगर हम किसी भी चीज़ को अपनी फाइव सेंसेस के साथ आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं, डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकते हैं, फील कर सकते हैं, तो हम उस नाउन को कंक्रीट नाउन का नाम देते हैं। और वो फाइव सेंसेस क्या हैं? द सेंस ऑफ टेस्ट, सेंस ऑफ टच, सेंस ऑफ साइट, सेंस ऑफ हेयरिंग और सेंस ऑफ स्मेल। Let us have a look at the examples। Where did you put my cup? The word cup, this is a concrete noun. We can see it, we can touch it, we can feel it। I bought a wallet yesterday। The word wallet, this is also a physical thing. It can be seen, touched, and so on। In the next sentence, there are two nouns, the laptop and the phones। Both nouns are concrete noun. We can physically verify the laptops as well as the phones। In the next sentence, there is an example of the table. Table was broken due to heavy load। So this word table is a concrete noun. We can physically verify it। The students are making noise। In this sentence, we have a noun, noise. It's a common noun. But as per our definition, nice can be perceived. It can be perceived, it can be identified with one of our sense, the sense of hearing. So noise is also a concrete noun, although it seems very odd. You may feel it an odd thing if we call noise a concrete noun, but in fact this is concrete because it falls upon the criteria of identifying the nouns with the help of senses. We have also another noun over here, the student, the common noun. It's also a concrete noun. We can feel it, we can see it, we can touch it. So, so let us revise again. A noun that can be identified through any of the five senses is called a concrete noun. जो नाउन हमारे सेंसरी एक्सपीरियंस से टेस्टिफाई हो सकता है उसे हम क्या नाम देते हैं? कंक्रीट नाउन का नाम देते हैं. Let's move forward and go to abstract noun. Abstract, मुबहिम, गैर वाज़े, उर्दू में कहते हैं गैर वाज़े और मुबहिम, unclear. Basically, abstract noun is contradictory to concrete noun. Abstract noun जो है ये concrete noun का opposite है, उसके totally opposite है. An abstract noun is a noun that cannot be perceived using one of the five senses. If any noun cannot be perceived, the concrete noun was perceived, this abstract noun cannot be perceived with any of the five senses, and this will be called abstract noun. Let us have an example. In the first sentence we have an example. It was an act of extreme courage. This courage is not something that you can physically verify or testify it. You cannot see courage, you cannot feel courage. So it does not fall upon the criteria of five senses. So this courage is an abstract noun over here. In second sentence, the sentence is the father sent his love to his son in his letter. Let us have a look at this word love. This love can only be talked about. This cannot be verified with any of our senses. So this word love is a concrete noun. Abstract noun. On the other hand, we have a common noun son, we have a common noun letter, we have a common noun father as well in the same sentence. In the third sentence, the word stupidity, it is also a name for an act, but we can see the acts, the stupid acts can be seen of the people. These acts of the people can be seen, but the stupidity itself cannot be seen, neither it can be felt, neither it can be tasted or heard. So we can say this word stupidity is an abstract noun. In fourth sentence, we have the word bravery. Bravery is a specific trait of Turks. So this bravery is also a name of a concept. So we call it an abstract noun. On the other hand, we have a word Turk. This word Turk is also a noun. Can you tell what type of noun it is? Is it a common noun or it's a proper noun? So it's a proper noun. You only call Turks the Turks, and everyone cannot be called a Turk. The old man proved his honesty. This honesty is another abstract noun. We cannot see the honesty. So this is an abstract noun. We have certain other examples of abstract noun. For example, brilliance, brutality, calmness, compassion, coolness, charity, confidence, envy, fear. So all these are abstract noun. Simply speaking, अगर आप अपने दिमाग में ये बात बिठा लें कि कंक्रीट नाउन वो नाउन है जो सेंसेस से टेस्टिफाई होता है, और एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन उसी कंक्रीट नाउन के अपोजिट है. इट कैन नॉट बी आइडेंटिफाइड with the help of our sense, any of 5 senses or all the senses. So by now we talked about common noun, we talked about proper noun, we talked about concrete noun, and we also talked about the abstract noun. So our fifth division is about collective noun. This word by itself tells us something. Collective contains collection, majmua. A collective noun denotes a group of people, animal, objects, concepts or ideas as a single entity. कि collective noun जो है ये किसी भी चीज़ को जो नाउन कहलाती है, अगर वो चीज़ मोर देन वन है, एक से ज़्यादा है, लेकिन उसे सिंगल एंटिटी ही माना जाए, तो हम उसे नाम देते हैं कलेक्टिव नाउन का. A collective noun is a noun which contains more than one entity in it, but as a whole it is considered as a single entity. Let us have an example, and I hope you will understand better with the help of examples. The teacher was not present in the class. This class over here, a class is a singular. This is a singular noun. ये common noun है और singular noun है. हम कहते हैं the class is making noise. So class को हम एक single entity ले रहे हैं, लेकिन class के अंदर लोग कितने हैं? Most probably not less than 100 students. So we can say that this class is a collective noun because it contains more than one students inside it. The new fleet made its show in the naval yard. Fleet, जहाज़ों का बेड़ा. Now this word बेड़ा is a singular word. Fleet is a singular word, but it is considered as singular though it contains more than one ships inside it. Then comes the next word, jury. A jury of judges, a bench of judges. The jury gave its decision against the government. So this word jury is another collective noun because it always consists more than one judges, one plus judges इसमें होते हैं. A bunch of flowers was presented to the guest of honor. Bunch, just we can say a bunch. So bunch is considered as single entity, as we have discussed earlier in the definition. So a bunch of flowers, the bunch is singular, but in one bunch there are more than one flower. So a bunch of flowers was presented to the guest of honor. Then comes the next sentence. Lions are always found in a pride. यहाँ पे प्राइड को फ़ख्र या गरूर नहीं समझ लेना. बेसिकली प्राइड जो है वो शेरों के एक जत्थे को कहते हैं, शेरों के ग्रोह को कहते हैं, द प्राइड ऑफ लायंस. तो लायंस आर ऑलवेज फाउंड इन अ प्राइड. शेर हमेशा अपने ग्रोह में पाए जाते हैं. सो वी कैन सी दैट all these examples are the examples of collective noun where there is one entity as a whole, but inside that one entity more than one people, more than one entities exist. See, let's move forward. Then comes the material noun. Material noun refers to a material or substance from which things are made. Material noun एक ऐसा noun है जिससे और चीज़ें बनाई जाती हैं। Anything which helps us to make another thing is called a material noun. Let us have a look at the examples. So in the first example, we can see protein is a major source of energy. So we have protein, और इससे हम क्या लेते हैं, इससे हम एनर्जी लेते हैं, ये हमारी बॉडी में जाके कुछ और काम करती है. सो वी कैन से दैट प्रोटीन इज अ material noun. The jewelry shop lacked gold these days. Gold, definitely gold is used for ornaments, jewelry, so this gold is a material noun. Then comes iron and concrete. Iron itself is used in the construction of the building, as well as the concrete is also used in the construction of building. So both of these are material nouns. Iron and concrete are very much necessary for stronger buildings. Cotton dresses are very cheap and comfortable. The word cotton is also a material noun. It helps us to make other things. Most of the industries use fiber. This fiber is again a material noun used to make so many other things. So what if we have a Ravian sort of thing? So till now we have discussed various type of nouns. So out of those nouns, let us see what type of nouns are present in this sentence. Protein is material noun. Energy is whether energy can be felt with the five senses or not. Energy is a abstract noun. So we can call this is an abstract noun. Then comes the jewelry shops lack gold these days. In second sentence, this shop, jewelry shop is a noun, and this very word shop is a common noun. In third sentence, iron and concrete are very much necessary for stronger buildings. This word buildings is a common noun again. So cotton is already material noun. Dress, a dress is a common noun, are very cheap and comfortable. Most of the industries use fiber. This word industry is also a common noun, but it can be further divided into proper nouns. Then comes the countable nouns. Countable nouns, also called count nouns, are those that refer to something that cannot be counted. Just we have to remember in our mind that countable nouns are the nouns which we cannot count. They are also called count nouns. So they have both singular and plural form. ये जो countable noun है, इनकी बड़ी खूबी ये होती है कि इसके singular भी होते हैं और plural भी होते हैं. मिसाल के तौर पे we have a word cat, this is singular, and we can have the plural cats. We have a word woman and we have the word women. They can be counted single woman and more than one woman. We have another example, country and countries. So we have one country and we have more than one country. We have another example, boy and boys. Singular boy, and more than one boys. Similarly, man and men, page and pages. So we can see that all these 6 examples are having singular as well as plurals. So countable nouns can be counted, and the things which can be counted can be divided into singular or plural. In the singular, they can be preceded by a or an. When we are using singular nouns in our sentences, we mostly use a or an before them. A for uh, the words which start with consonant sounds, whereas an is used for vowel sound. For example, we can say I have a cat, but we can also say you have an apple. So this cat is a countable noun, and a is used due to C, and here you have an apple, so an is used because the next word starts with a vowel sound. So countable nouns are nouns which can be counted, and they have singular and plurals, and we use a or an before them when they are in singular form. The uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are simply opposite to countable nouns, and uncountable nouns are also called mass nouns and are the things which we cannot count with numbers. हम इन चीज़ों को काउंट नहीं कर सकते, नंबर्स नहीं लगा सकते कि ये 10 हैं, 20 हैं, 5 हैं, 15 हैं. No. We will better understand with the help of examples. They may be names of abstract ideas. Uncountable noun most of the time abstract ideas होंगे, qualities होंगी, or for physical objects they are too small to amorphous to be counted. या तो फिर वो इतने छोटे होंगे, इतने नफीस और नाजुक होंगे कि हम उन्हें काउंट नहीं कर सकते. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द लिक्विड्स, द पाउडर्स, the gases, etc. etc. Uncountable nouns are used with the singular verb. इन्हें हम singular verb के साथ यूज करते हैं. एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं जी. हाँ, and they usually do not have a plural form. क्योंकि वो uncountable होते हैं, काउंट तो नहीं हो सकते, लिहाजा उनकी plural form भी नहीं होती है. Let's have a look at an example. Would you like some coffee? This coffee cannot be counted, rather it can be measured, so we call it an uncountable noun. Then comes, please add sugar in the tea. Both sugar and tea are uncounts. We cannot count sugar, we cannot count tea, rather these can be measured. Sugar can be weighed, tea can be measured. So the baby feeds on milk only. This word milk is also an uncountable noun. We cannot count milk, rather we can weigh it. So let us move forward. This was the end of our slides, and we discussed certain types of nouns. If we revise them, we talked common noun, we talked proper noun, we talked concrete noun, we talked abstract noun, and we talked of material noun, and we also talked of countable and uncountable nouns. So these are all about the things about nouns. If you have any question, you may put your questions in the comment box and I will be there to answer you. If you face any problem, you can frankly write over there. And here comes the note of thanks. So thank you very much for watching our channel. If you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe it so that you may get the videos in time. And thank you very much, and good luck everybody. Allah Hafiz. See you some other time.